Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all.
First Kings chapter 17 verse 4 to 6, and the Bible says, I've commanded the ravens to feed you there. And the ravens brought him bread and meat in the morning, and bread and meat in the evening. Friends, I can't get over this story. And this is one of the highlights of the prophet Elijah's life, that God used the ravens to feed him. And I know that may not even sound strange to us, because many people don't understand what ravens are. Ravens are not naturally generous birds. They are scavengers. Self-preserving by nature. They are known for not sharing. And yet God commanded the ravens to sustain Elijah. And you know what that means? It means that God temporarily suspended their nature just so that they could meet Elijah's need. And that tells you something powerful, that God can use a thing without asking you to trust that thing. And it requires discernment to do that, because many believers make this mistake. They assume that just because God used someone, that person must automatically be safe for intimacy. No. Everything God uses to bless you is not something God is asking you to get into covenant with. Because sometimes God uses people as channels, not companions, as tools, not assignments, as temporary provision, not permanent relationships. And maturity is knowing the difference, because some people are ravens. God may use them to open a door, recommend you, support you, connect you, help you in a season, but that doesn't mean that they are safe for your heart, for your secrets, for your inner life, or for your long journeys. No, that's where discernment matters. Don't confuse usefulness with trustworthiness. A person can be used by God and still not be sent to walk deeply with you, friend. And this is so important, because there are many people who have made emotional mistakes. They've become deeply emotionally attached to every person that God uses in a season in their life. And that's so dangerous. Channels are not always covenants. Some relationships are seasonal. Some are even functional. Some are instructional. And some of them are strategic. And some of them are covenantal. But you see, if you lack discernment, you're going to treat temporary people like permanent people. And when seasons change, you'll be wounded unnecessarily. God fed Elijah through ravens, but he never told Elijah to become one with them. And that means that gratitude does not require blindness. You can appreciate what God used without necessarily entering into covenant with what God used. So friends, this applies to our everyday life. Some jobs are ravens. They fed you in one season, but they're not your destiny. It's not a part of your journey. Some relationships are ravens. God used them temporarily, but they were never meant to carry you into your future. And some opportunities are also ravens. They are helpful in one moment, but they are not supposed to be a permanent attachment. And many people suffer because of this, because they confuse provision with permission. So they think that, if it helped me, then it must belong to me. No. Discernment is supposed to help you differentiate. Is this a tool or covenant material? Is this a channel or an assignment? Is this temporary help or its permanent alignment? Because not everything God uses is meant to stay forever. So even the brook dried up and Elijah had to move again. That means God's provision in one season does not always define your next season. Some people are gifts to your journey, but they are not the guardians of your destiny. Appreciate them, honor them, learn from them. Don't build something bigger than what God already intended for that relationship. So friends, don't confuse what God used to bless you with who God sent to work with you. Because some people are channels of provision, not covenant partners for your destiny. Have a blessed day, friends.
You're not next to me.